I am Mr. Pakistani and you are watching Mr. Pakistani Atta and today this video I will teach part 3 of the arduino module circuit diagram. First those are table. This is a micro SD TAL module of the arduino. First see the picture. This module is used to store data, but arduino own memory is very short, so you need external memory to store every project, software software and code, but with SD card. So that's why you can need this circuit to plug in your SD card arduino and access your software. Need more space to make a bigger project kind of project. So this is a SD card holder. This holder chassis is round. Let's start. G10, G11, G12, G13 are round body points which point rounded for as well as shielding for interference as well as make a more rigid for putting SD card, otherwise it is easily pull out. So pin number 6 is round with deadly round. Pin number 6 is deadly round. Pin number 7 is data out, which terminal is connected 3.3 kilo ohm. This resistor to this IC. Pin number 12. This IC is L74 LVC 125A PW18. This IC is a driver IC with 10 volt SD data into the arduino serial data. These IC, and there are pin number 9 and pin 8 is open, and pin number 5 is connected to this IC pin number 6 terminal, and pin number 4 is connected to the pin number 14 of the IC as well as positive 3.3 volt. But all this rather than 3.3 volt. And pin number 2, which is CS, which is connected to the pin number IC. And this IC pin number 13 is open, and pin number 2 and pin number 5 is input pin, which pin is 3.3 kilo ohm resistors, which can connect a GPIO general purpose input output pin 13 or 14, whatever general purpose input output pin I tell later in the end of the video, like this one or other one. So pin number 11 is also GPIO pin 12. Pin number 9 is connected 3.3 km to the GPIO 15 for connection ID. Now those next circuit. First see the picture. This is a MPU 9250 3-axis accelerometer or gyroscope magnometer. So this meter is job that when you play a game, first you can play a game on cell phone, you like a motorbike game or a car game. You can rotate your mobile cell phone your handle wise. Instead you can move your phone left and right, so your car or motorbike goes left and right. Similarly, if you make this thing like originally like a Toyota control arduino and gesture control, or Toyota and gesture control a quadcopter, you should use this thing. This is when this thing attach your hand right there with double-sided tape and with along with arduino and Bluetooth. So this arduino then takes data to this accelerometer and send to the Bluetooth to your tar to tell which angle you can move your hand. Like that, tar goes this direction, and if you do that, tar goes that direction, and if you do that, tar will stop. If you do that, tar go back. If you plane them, tar still goes front. So that is used. So this circuit runs 3.3 volts, so that's why there are 5 volts to 3.3 volts. No dropout converter is used. This converter pin number 1 is input and pin number 3 is enable, which one input and enable is not pulled up at the 5 volts to as well as power as well as turn on. Pin number 2 is ground. So ground to positive with net 5 volt positive with net 4.7 microfarad capacitor for stability 5 volt, and this regulator output BP is not connected, so it is a feedback pin which is right now it's not connected there. Output is connected 3.3 volt circuitry as well as smoothing by ground with 0.1 microfarad as well as 10 microfarad capacitor in parallel. Now start here. They are based on single one IC, which IC is known as MPU 9250 IC. This IC pin number 1 is pin number 1, pin number 8, pin number 13 is connected at 3.3 volt. Pin number 10 is connected to a ground with 0.1 microfarad non-electrolytic capacitor. 3.3 volt to ground also connect are two 0.01 microfarad capacitors, which is a non-electrolytic also. Pin number 20, pin number 18 is also ground. 24 or 23 is a serial. 24 is for serial data line, and 23 for serial clock line, which means 24 pin can send you data to the arduino, which axis you can your hand is, and 20 pin number 23 is tell a clock time, which time we data pick up. Arduino board is ready to pick up the data, because if some this Arduino board is old or sleep mode, it will send the data, that data will lost. So it is 10 alert, and every time clock signal alert them the main board data is terminated or not terminated. So that's why receiver can ready for getting the data. These two pull terminal is pull with 10 kilo resistor with 3.3 volt for normally clamp the voltage. So some reason this IC and the over voltage signal to the Arduino, it will not damage that. And this connector pin number 1 is positive, 5 positive for 5 volt, 2 is ground, 3 for serial clock line, and 4 for serial data line, and 5 for 5 like 5 is pin number 7, which can track rotation and mean direction, and pin number 21 is also connected to the EEL pin of this connector. This EEL pin is also data line pin. There are synchronized pin which can synchronize the internal feedback with pulling down 10 kilo as well as pulling up by Arduino. And there are one more data line which is pin number 9 analog 0, which is pulled down by 10 kilo for overs turn protection. Because this signal is controlled is going to the signal line goes to Arduino to tell which direction you will be moved the main motor direction. So that's why this wire points is need to be the pull down or pull up for protecting over voltage. Even that's why it can be used. Pull 10 kilo resistors to made up clamping for over voltage. Now the other circuit. First see the picture. And this is our GPS module. So you may know if you made Arduino power your phone. So phone needs our GPS or GMS service to communicate with one device to another device. So that's why this GPS is used. So GPS two things. It can work as you can talk about one device to other device, like your phone also contains a GPS. So GPS is a communication used for communication purpose as well as tracking purpose. For example, if your phone is lost, you can track your phone with other phone installed it. So this is it needs 3.3 volt. So that's why there is also the TPS 79133 DRV regulator, which regulator enable plus down if pull down without this IC need to normal pull the enable to down to IC, and IC needs ground for powering. And pin number 1 is connected to 5 volt for power the IC, and 5 volt to ground there are 0.1 microfarad capacitor to smooth the voltage or fluctuation. This regulator internally feedback signal is smoothed by this 0.01 microfarad non-electrolytic capacitor to ground, and output is coming 3.3 volt, and this 3.3 volt is also smoothed by smooth with 4.7 microfarad to capacitor, which is connected in a parallel down to the 3.3 volt side. And 3.3 volt side there are one kilo resistor and one LED to ground to indicate power is present. Now this is a memory IC, EPROM, practically readable erasable memory. So maybe previously you can see our computers like a hard drive. So it is a tons of hard drive space, or it is also heavy to carry out. So that's why there are small little memory. It is not same type of hard drive, but hard drive is a bigger size. So that's why it is bigger memory. But this tiny little IC is not too much memory, but this is a memory chip. So this memory chip 1, 2, 3, 4 is ground. So pin number 4 is ground, and 1, 2, 3 is for internal for normally pull down without this pin is need to program this IC when this you replace this IC with other name new IC, because if some reason this IC is burned, you can install new IC then be install a same program which program is already installed this IC, because if they can support this device properly, it is required to install a program in this IC. Company can already install the IC inside the program by these 3 pin 1 2 3 4 3 pins. These 3 pins is also pin ground, so anyone cannot change the program without with any needing. And pin number 4 is also ground without the power ground. These are 2A, 24A, 32A IC, and pin number 6 is 6 is connected to the pin number 18 or 19 of this IC, which is NEO6 and NEO6 IC, which is not sure which IC is, and the 3.3 volt to ground also have 0.1 microfarad mode for filtering, and pin number 8 is 3.3 volt positive, and pin number 7 is a ground, and then goes the main processor. Main processor pin number 24 is ground, pin number 23 is 3.3 volt per IC power, pin number 2 is pulled up by 1 kilo ohm and that one diode which is 581. So diode is used for proper priority, otherwise priority slip, so it will damage this battery because this battery is not there. So battery is not ground. So these batteries can give a backup when power is turned off. It can store internal software, which software is running on this EPROM. It can work by this cell. So this button cell can provide a small voltage to this IC. These ICs for a little bit running quite a bit of time in a standby mode. So that's why this battery is not that overcharged. I mean, this battery is not that over voltage. There is a 1 kilo ohm resistor and diode for priority reaction to 3.3 volt and ground to battery ground. And these battery positive also connected up in number 2 of this IC, which is say BCTP volt battery pin is not there. And pin number 20 or 21 is connected to the output, which is a, and 21 is transmit. I mean 21 is receive and 20 is transmit. So Arduino can taught this IC with TX and received by RX pin. And then this pin and number 17, 16, 15, 14 is open and 13 is ground. Pin number 7, 12 is ground also. Pin number 11 is antenna pin, which can sit with the antenna signal. Pin number 11 and pin number also 10 is also ground. Pin number 9, 22 resistor with 27 microhenry and resistor to the antenna. So these 2 pins are antenna is used. Resistor can boost the signal, and then the resistors limit the turn for antenna signal, and then those this IC pin number 8 and 9 and 10, 7 plus 12 is ground, and pin number 11 is also directly to antenna. And pin number 13 is nothing 1 kilo ohm resistor to LED to ground. So this LED can tell you when you can communicate with Arduino. So it's not with Arduino properly. This LED is built to indicate it can indicate you connection is established. And pin number 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 17, 16, 15, 14, 13 is open, which is not used in this circuit. So these are 4 pins, which 4 pins is to ground, 5 volt for ground and 5 volt, and TX to RX for communication Arduino.